How am I gonna get over there? Oh, I hope there's water in this waterfall. This is really getting challenging. I just need to find a waterfall. This looks like paradise. I sure hope I'm going the right way. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I found some water. What to do, what to do. Wow, wow, and wow. Woohoo! My little guy Max trailer is all packed. And my husband Tom and our dog Princess are hitting the road for a 5-day Ozark Mountain camping adventure. And we'll be traveling over 600 miles to get there. As a weekend warrior, I only get a couple of chances a year to do an extended camping trip. So here's the thing. I've been planning this trip for weeks, and I've scouted out 3 different campgrounds that I want to camp at. All of these campgrounds are on a first come, first served basis. So I don't have any reservations. Fingers crossed that there are available campsites. But what I really want to do is find some awesome waterfalls. We started in Minnesota, we've passed through Iowa, and yay, we just made it to Missouri. We were all getting so exhausted and tired, so we found a rest stop to spend the night at and get some sleep. And then first thing in the morning, we hit the road again. The GPS says we have 5.5 more hours to go, but I know that really means about 6.5 or 7 because of gas stops and potty stops. Yay, we made it to Arkansas. Ozark Mountains, here we come. Oops, we missed our turn. Are we ever gonna get there? That away.
You sure?
Yep.
Like I was gonna before?
Yep. Now we're just minutes away from our first campground, and I can't wait to get there. Woohoo! We just arrived at the Haw Creek Falls Recreation Area Campground. I hope there's a campsite here for us. This is our campsite, and I think Princess is as happy as I am to finally be here. I want to give you a 360-degree view so you can see how absolutely gorgeous this campground is. And look, there's no one else here. Yep, I planned this whole trip around finding waterfalls using this book called Arkansas Waterfalls. And the first one on my agenda is Haw Creek Falls. It's the smallest one on my list, but it's just steps away from my campsite. There's our little guy Max right over there.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and
We're gonna see how far we can walk along the bank of the creek here. And I'm sure that most of the time this is all underwater too.
I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
This looks like paradise, doesn't it?
Even if the sky is falling down.
Is this passable up here? Not really, is it? Unless we climb over those rocks. Let's see if there's a way to get by here. Oh yeah, I think we can do it.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from.
Isn't this gorgeous? I love it so much.
I really wanna know,
Look at the big bluffs over there, the trees on top. But I think I've gone just as far as I can.
You can say I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down. The sky is falling down.
Oh, Macy, trying to figure out how to get down. It's a big ridge when you're such a little puppy. Come on. Wow, this is so gorgeous.
Even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down. The sky is falling down.
The next waterfall that I'm really excited to go find is called Campground Falls. The book says that it's located right off this campground, and it's a magical little place. It tells me to go to the back of the campground and follow the little creek upstream to the right. This must be the creek, so I'm going to follow it upstream. These rocks are a little challenging. I hope I can make it there. The book says it's only a quarter-mile hike to the falls, so it shouldn't take me too long to get there. Oh my gosh, this just gets prettier and prettier. Look at this. Oh, look at that gigantic rock. Can you see it? But how am I going to get over there? I don't want to pass that and get my tennis shoes all wet. Let's see if I can scramble up along the rocks there. Whew. Okay. In progress. Look at how gigantic that rock is. It's huge. Okay, let's keep forging forward. Okay, how much noise do you think this guy made when he came tumbling down from the side of the mountaintop way up there? All right, let's keep going. And there's some little baby falls right here next to the big rock. Look at how clear that water is. So gorgeous. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be trying to attempt that. This is just so dang cool. Look at this big rock. Get right out to the water. Oh my gosh, now it looks like it dries up. I think I should go that way. Well, actually, it might be easier just to walk along the side of the dry creek this way. I sure hope I'm going the right way, but regardless, this is awesome. These rocks are challenging. Okay, where's our canyon with our waterfall? I'm not sure if I'm just dreaming, but I think I hear waterfalls over there. Oh, fingers crossed. How am I gonna get over there? Scramble around here and just see where that leads me, I guess. Let's find out.
I believed it was all an illusion. The world had faded, black and white. Nothing seemed to.
Okay, let's just go up here and see where it takes us and where that waterfall is. This is just so dang cool back here. I hope this is the right creek because I feel like I've definitely gone a quarter of a mile. Walking has definitely gotten easier. The rocks aren't around. But oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Wow, wow, and wow. Let's go down this way. Pretty cool. But take a look at this. There's not another soul around. Just like in the middle of nowhere with no trail. And I just need to find a waterfall. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I've definitely gone more than a quarter mile, but I don't know if I keep going. What to do? Well, at this point, I think I'm going to go back and try to find a resource that will tell me more specifically where this waterfall is located. I'm not disappointed because this was quite the adventure. This is like nothing else I've ever done before. Nothing like hiking through the Ozark Mountains, right? Well, not as big. Look at this rock was stopped by this tree here. And now it looks like the moss and everything is just growing around the tree. The moss is pretty squishy though. So soft. That's pretty cool. There's moss everywhere. Okay, I made it back. There's the camper. I'm not gonna lie, this was kind of exhausting climbing over all these rocks. But I still really want to find that waterfall.
It's another glorious day in the Ozark Mountains, and today I'm on a mission. I'm going to find those pack rat waterfalls. I'm going to use my All Trails app to help me find this trailhead, and it's leading me over this way.
Here lies the Hog Creek Witch. What? All right, let's continue. So this must be the creek that was being referenced in the book. But there's no water, so...
I hope this doesn't mean that there isn't going to be any water when we get closer, so there aren't any waterfalls.
This is so beautiful. Looks like there's some water ahead. There's some water. Look how clear that water is. There's a little baby waterfall. Is that the biggest waterfall I'm gonna see today? I hope not. Okay, we've got more water coming. This, it looks like it could be a little bit challenging. Love all of this moss. I can't believe there's icicles up there. Look at all the icicles.
According to my All Trails app, it looks like I'm about halfway there.
Trees and more big boulders. Okay. This looks really challenging. Well, there's only one way, and that's just to kind of keep going. Come too far to go back. Really? OMG. Look at this. Actually, with the big rocks, it might be kind of easy. Jump and follow the rocks all the way over. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, that's where I just came from. And this is where we gotta get to. Now that I think about it, how would you get to this canyon if there was water in this creek coming down? I don't think that this would be passable. Whoa. Full of water. Oh, and more water ahead. Oh, I hope there's water in this waterfall. Look at that. Not climbing up there. Looks like I'm gonna have to climb on up and over that way. All right, let's do it. We're so close. I can't stop now. Oh, I did it. How much further do I have to go? Water, water, water. Oh, that's a nice little waterfall, isn't it? Okay, seriously? Oh, this is really getting challenging. I'm gonna have to backtrack, I think, and go up that way. I'm not gonna be able to climb over those big rocks. Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. Woohoo. How cool is this? Wow. Look at this. when there's a lot of water coming down, I bet this is just spectacular. Okay, this was worth it. Wow, I think this is just as gorgeous without the water.
Yes, this waterfall is not gushing with water right now, but the adventure of getting here and being out in nature just really makes me so happy. What makes you the happiest when you're camping? Let me know in the comments section below. The Hawk Creek Falls Campground has a bowl toilet, and that's it. No frills. And I love finding these great primitive camping spots. This campground was a gem. But it's time to head to our next campground. I hope I love it as much as this one, but you just never know until you pull on in. And that next campground we're going to be staying at is the Wolf Pen Recreation Area Campground, and it's just a little bit over an hour drive to get there. Most primitive camping spots don't have a lot of photos or videos for me to preview so that I can get a really good feeling about what it's going to be like to camp there. More times than not, the vision that I have in my mind, it's actually quite a bit different than what the camping spot is actually like. So I'm always a little excited and a little nervous when I first pull into the campground, which we're going to do right now. Oh, so far, this is looking great. Nice big campsites. Looks like we've got someone camping ahead here in this campsite. There are only 6 campsites at this campground, and we stopped at the last campsite at the end of the road to see what the views were like. Oh my gosh, look at this view! And that's the Mulberry River. For me, my ultimate camping spot would be in a secluded setting in the woods or the forest with water views and water access. Yes, I feel like I hit the jackpot. It's another fun camping day in the Ozark Mountains because today we're going to go find Kings River Falls. Tim Ernst, the author of the Arkansas Waterfalls book that I've been referencing, says this. He said, year in and year out, this is one of my favorite places to visit, and the waterfall there makes it extra special. Traveling from campground to campground and hiking trail to hiking trail has been such a great way to see the Ozark Mountains. The scenery is spectacular, and coming from the Midwest, it's much different than what I'm used to seeing. Whoa, these roads are a little bumpy. I think the main reason I love hiking to waterfalls is, of course, every hike is so different, but every waterfall is also so different. Oh, it looks like Princess is nervous to go across this bridge.
Okay, I'll have to catch up with Tom. I'm coming, Prince. In the springtime, this is all, I bet, underwater.
I wonder how many times I've said the word gorgeous in this video. Everywhere I've gone on this Ozark Mountain camping trip has been absolutely gorgeous. And this is why I love RV camping. I've explored and seen so many incredible places that I know I would never have gone to if I hadn't bought my little Guy Max trailer. I feel truly blessed for these experiences. Let's keep going and let's see if we can find more waterfalls. I've seen some really tall waterfalls, but the little guys, they're just as wonderful in their own way.
That's cool. Isn't that spectacular? Oh, I love being out in nature and I love finding waterfalls. Pretty dang cool.
Our first two campgrounds were amazing. And now we're headed on our way to our third campground, the Redding Recreation Area Campground. And it's only 10 miles from the Wolf Pen Campground. I have my fingers crossed that this will be just as amazing as the first two were. And we've arrived. This campground is also located on the Mulberry River. I bet this is a really popular place to go swimming during the summer months. And this campground had an indoor bath facility. This was a nice spot to spend our last night camping in the Ozark Mountains.